The secretary of the CEO accidentally discovered that the CEO's daughter, who had become a vegetable, actually made a gesture towards him. The secretary was extremely surprised. He quickly went to find the doctor to check on the situation. But on the way to the hospital room, the secretary suddenly understood the meaning of the gesture. So the secretary instructed the doctor in front of everyone, no matter what the doctor finds, they should say that there are no signs of the CEO's daughter waking up. Little did they know, just yesterday, the CEO's daughter had already woken up. But the CEO's daughter didn't expect that as soon as she woke up, she discovered a huge secret. It turns out, the CEO's daughter's name is Mary. Mary has a loving husband and a daughter. But a year ago, she suddenly had a car accident and became a vegetable. Her husband carefully took care of Mary for a year. But little did she know, all of this was a performance by her husband. Her husband had long had a lover outside, and they even had a son together. In order to take Mary's fortune, he and his lover planned the car accident from a year ago. He sent his lover to become Mary's nurse. Meanwhile, her husband played a loving role in front of Mary's CEO mother. The goal was to make the mother transfer the fortune originally intended for Mary to the husband. Once the husband got the fortune, he would immediately abandon Mary. After Mary learned the truth, she was completely devastated. She accidentally made a sound. Her sharp husband immediately noticed the unusual sound in the room. He quickly went to check on Mary's condition, but Mary was still lying quietly on the bed. The husband thought he had mistaken it. Little did he know Mary had mentally beaten her husband 100 times. Although she wanted to expose her husband right now, she was afraid that he might take the chance to hurt her. So, Mary decided to wait for the right time to wake up. The next day, the lover actually let their son play in Mary's hospital room. The playful son wanted to use a toy sword to bully Mary. Suddenly, Mary's daughter appeared. She stopped the son's behavior. The son insulted the daughter, calling her mother a useless vegetable. The daughter angrily pushed the son to the ground. The son immediately began crying. The crying sound successfully attracted the nurse. The nurse saw the daughter bullying the son. She even slapped the daughter. Meanwhile, Mary, lying in bed, learned about the situation through the sounds. She was about to risk waking up to teach the nurse a lesson. But unexpectedly, the daughter had already escaped using her own intelligence. But what the daughter didn't expect was that the husband suddenly blocked the daughter's way. He never liked the daughter he had with Mary. The nurse roughly took the daughter away from the hospital room. At that moment, the female CEO and the secretary suddenly came to visit Mary. It turns out that today is Mary's 26th birthday. The female CEO originally planned to inherit all her assets to Mary today, but unexpectedly, Mary had suffered a car accident. The female CEO's health was not good. What she was most worried about was Mary, who had become a vegetable. The female CEO came today, not only to celebrate Mary's birthday, but also to pass all her inheritance to Mary's husband. She hoped that the husband would take care of Mary for the rest of her life. The husband had finally waited for this day. He immediately expressed his loyalty